Technical evening here, and in just a while we are gonna see the kickoff. Well, we are going to have the teams going out to the middle and then the kickoff. It is going to be a grand affair. It is one that we've been looking forward to in the 2021 Sunset Homes football, female football, right here at the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center. It is the clash of the stars. It is the shining stars versus the superstars. The superstars is yet to drop a point in this year's tournament, and definitely they will look to hold on to that unbeaten run. Well, it's going to be superstars, shining stars. When the next time you hear my voice, it is because it is going to be live action from the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center. Until then, I'm going to hand you back to Master Control as we get ready for the grand affair. Good afternoon and welcome to the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center. Back here at the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center, we are seeing the teams in the middle. It is the superstars. They are in blue and white and pink. And the shining stars in the beautiful purple and yellow. Yes, so the man in the middle is going to be Rouse, able assisted this evening. Well, it's Burton will be able to assisted by Rose and Ben Cohen. So Benjamin and Rose, the assistant referees, and the man in the middle, it's going to be none other than Burton, with the fourth official being Shelley. It's going to be a grand affair out here at the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center. So to get things started, it's going to be The superstars, they will be kicking from right to left. That's the superstars. They will be kicking from right to left. And from left to right, it's going to be the shining stars. So shining stars from left to right, and from right to left, it is the superstars. As we say, a pleasant good evening to all those who are taking our coverage. I do hope that we will do justice to the game and to all our listeners. It's going to be the shining stars who are going to get us going. The shining stars with, is that the number 3? Yes, it is the number 3 in the person of Sing. Or Minute rather, sorry, Minute, who gets us going. Minute.
Yes, Mr. Millington, welcome back.
As we say, welcome to the man in the hot seat, that is Minute. So, Minute, what good evening to you and welcome. It is a game that was highly anticipated, and we say again, thanks to Sunset Homes for being on board and ensuring that these games are possible. You know, they have been sponsoring female football in Angola for a number of years, and we have to say thanks to Sunset Homes. As the stars, at the end of the day, one of the stars will be shining. Will it be the superstars? Will it be the shining stars? What do you want to call it?
What I can tell you is the stars will shine at the end of the game, for sure.
Well, at the beginning of this game, there is going to be a tussle for the ball, but it's been played out there. It goes out of touch. Knocked out of touch there by the Shining Stars. And the central defender, that is Matthew, Anisha Matthew, ensuring that the dangerous Collier didn't get to that one. It's Colleen with the ball. Colleen, we were looking for Collier, didn't find her. Ball been cut out there. It is with Carter. Carter. I mean, it's taken away, but it's given away. It is Keita who plays it forward. Minute. Ball being played wide. It is with Kaden. It made knocks outside. It's going to be a throw-in. And this game is a game that is on the knife edge. Highly anticipated game. We have seen the most mobile of the team. The teams so far has been the superstars. And oh, that's a good ball through. Can Carter get to the end of that one? Matthew is there. Carter can't get around Matthew. And that is not Matthew. That is the number 5 in the person of Vanterpool. That's Vanterpool. And it's good stout defending there by Vanterpool. Vanterpool knocks it forward. It's going to go into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Minute. Good action here. Looking good so far.
Yes, indeed. Both teams would have come out of a win in their last game. So the stakes are high. Superstars is looking for a win tonight. Shining Stars is looking for a win. But I must tell you, it's going to be a good contest, and the best team will win tonight for sure.
Yes. Here goes Colleen. Colleen with the ball. Colleen takes it wide on the left. Cuts it into the area. Head goes up. The clearance comes momentarily onto the boot of Collier, who doesn't control well. Ball knocked forward by Brown. Not wide to Watley. Watley picks it up. Watley gets around her man. Watley gets it into the middle, and she can't get through the defense. But Watley picks it up again. It's Watley with the ball. Watley finds Edmead. Ball being dispossessed there. And here comes Shining Stars. Shining Stars with the ball. Shining Stars! And she held it on too long. Minute holding up the ball just a touch too long because there was Singh going ahead of her. This could be dangerous! And good keeping there. Brilliant keeping there by the Shining Star keeper.
Yes, Millington. Minute had all the time in the world to create a very good pass, but hold on to the ball too long.
Yes, she held on to it. And in the end, she was dispossessed. Singh can't control. Ball played forward. Foul was against the Shining Stars.
What I must say about the ball Minute had, I guess she was waiting for help, but she should have made that pass, and that would be something else. To be a foot race to see what happened in the end.
Well, the captain there is not pleased when.
But Millington, this game has been talked about over the weekend, and the Superstars fans they are out for a win tonight. The Shining Stars are in the same. I have to tell you, it's going to be a welcome game, and
Yes, the
the
game
excitement
indeed.
just began.
Yes, indeed. So it's going to be Williams who takes a kick. Ball being cleared there. It's Enmid who picks it up though. Wide on the flank. She was looking for help and unfortunately didn't get it in the person of Wilson. The ball going into touch. It's going to be a throw-in.
What I noticed already, the Superstars are playing a high press ball. They are putting on the pressure very early in the first
Yes.
5-6 minutes of the game.
Yes,
I guess
indeed.
Coach Rogers would have indicated to them, let's try and score early.
Yes. There's a tussle for the ball here. Van der Poel will not get to the end of that one. It was a long ball by Bradshaw. Was unable to find it. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be Richardson who's going to take this one. Minute. Picks it up. Minute. Can't get around Brown.
Can't get her foot right.
It made dispossesses leak, but illegally. And so it's going to be a free kick.
I must say that when the opportunity comes for Shining Stars, they need to create a good pass. If they can create a good pass, they'll create danger. So do the Superstars. Being on top as strikers, you have to create a good pass in order to get a good finish.
Leak with the free kick in the air. Heads going up. It's going to come away. It's Van der Poel who loses out to Collier. That's Carter. Carter trying to find Collier. Knocks the ball forward. It's Matthew who's going to get to the end of it. And in hot pursuit is Watley. Matthew clears. Van der Poel picks it up. Looking to find Bradshaw. Doesn't. It is Brown who is going to come out with it. It's a tussle for the ball. Brown wins it. It is Hodge. Hodge finds Collier. Johnson. And Colleen has been... Oh, that's play on, says the ref. Ball knocked forward by Richardson. Long forward. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. Oh, spot on. Saved by the keeper. Save. Watley was coming through there. Shot. She had a chance to really place it to the right or left. She placed it down the middle and straight at the keeper, who did a good job at that one.
Well, the ball was kicked straight to her, so she has to do a good job. Watley had to place that ball to the left or the right of the keeper, and here would open the account with a goal. So a very good chance for Superstars. They are getting the chances. They have to do something good with it.
Yes, here is Collier, loses out, and the ball has been knocked out of touch there, and that
Lake
is down, and
she might need some attention.
well,
She's
what
so
happened when
intense.
she came
She's
in?
so
the Bluetooth
I'm not sure.
But look
device
at the
is ready to
callers
pair.
around the stadium and you'll know exactly what's going to happen.
Well, if you will take a cue from what you're seeing around the stadium, it is looking, the crowd is telling you superstars.
Well, I'm not seeing that in the crowd, though.
Well,
I'm
unless
seeing another word somewhere else.
well, the stars are shining, be it the super one or the shining one. It will all be stars tonight. It is Bradshaw with the ball. Long ball up. That is Singh will try to knock it forward. Keeda knocks it forward over the head of Shadwa. This could be trouble. And Shadwa gets her boot to it. Richardson is going to clean up the act. And she goes down. It is Vantapula. Heavy touch there to Minute. And Colleen gets back and she wins it. Knocks it forward. Colleen to Kalia. Kalia gets around her man nicely. Watley, this could be trouble! And she's staying out of it. This is going to definitely be a card to the goalkeeper, you think?
No.
The keeper came out.
It won't be a card.
Took out Watley.
It will just be a foul.
And it's a foul.
Yeah, no card.
You know, one other thing that I've noticed
The
is
keeper
that
was committed to come out.
You know that we don't get a lot of cards in the female game,
Well,
which is good. But
No, I would believe if there's a need for a card, there will be a card.
But
This
I'll
is
tell you
football.
something. I'll tell you something. That was
Whether it's female
dangerous.
or male, it was dangerous, but she was committed.
Fully committed.
She was committed. She
It
had
was
to do
fully
what she had to
committed
do.
by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, she had to.
And in the end, nothing coming of it.
But there should be a wall over the bar. That's fine.
And it goes over the top, and it remains.
The keeper did what she had to do. And action on both sides, I must say.
Yes, indeed. It's
But I will give the superstar the edge for now because they have dominated pretty much more attacks on their opponent. As you can see, they are playing half field. They are playing half field now. So the superstars pretty much have more ball possession and everything for now. We will have to wait and see if it changes.
It is Edmund with the ball on the right flank, trying to get around late. That's all. But loses it. Gets it back. Loses it. It is Hodgkin Bradshaw who had to pull out of that tackle. And
What I noticed, Millington, I don't know if you see what I'm saying, but the Shining Stars is playing with one striker, and they are more focusing on midfield and defense. So when Minute have the ball, if she can hold on to it to make a good pass, but she will need help, and help sometimes take a little long to come.
well, I'm
But
kind
that's
of.
just the first stage of the game.
Well,
I guess that's the tactics they're using now.
with a team like Superstars, I am thinking that you need two on top. Free kick into the area, heads going up, cleared momentarily. It's back with Brown. Brown loses it. Brown wins it back. A tussle for the ball. It's Lake who clears, but it's gonna go straight to the central defender. Richardson now clears, knocks it down. Bradshaw picks it up. Bradshaw looking to clear off the boot of Kalia. Richardson knocks it forward. And isn't this an offside? No.
I think she was outside. But the referee,
I
That's a
really
soft
thought that
offside.
she was in an offside position.
flag went up.
The flag was not up at all.
Now,
And it is up now because the ball has gone out of touch.
so she had looked like she was in an outside position. The referee looked like, to me, he was about to put up the flag, but he just kept it there. So I
To
guess
me,
he was not
the
sure.
referee looked like he was in front of the play. Hence, he could not have picked up the offside. We could be wrong because of our
Angle.
where we are. Ball cleared now. But it's going to go back. It looks like Wilson gets it to Hodges. Watley with the ball. Watley. Still Watley in the 18-yard area, gets it to Hodge. Alan is Hodge. Ball to Wilson, to heavy touch. It will go into touch. It's going to be a throw into Shining Stars. It's a lone game for the season. It is Shining Stars are taking on the Superstars. It's all about the stars. At the end of this evening, stars will be shining. Will it be superstars? Will it be shining stars? We wait to see. Here is the defending there by Superstars, Colleen. Gets it to Hodge. Hodge turns. Gets it to Edmead. Edmead looking for Kalia. Well, Kalia finds it well. Oh! And lose it now is Watley. Ball is going to run close to that line. It's Matthew who knocks it forward. Lake has not been herself thus far so far. Chanel Lake. We will have not seen her in action just yet. Here is Richardson. Pulls it wide and was looking for Carter. Doesn't find Carter, but Bradshaw now with the ball. Knocks it forward. It is too long. Too long.
Minute need to stay with the last defender, so when the opportunity like that comes, she'll be able to get a hand on it better.
Well, the ball was played a long way ahead, and so it was too far, too heavy a touch, and it was impossible. Oh, Vanderpool. Vanderpool there was played for Vanderpool, but just a little soft, and in the end, Vanderpool could not have gotten on to the end of it. Richardson clears, goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in to Superstars.
"17 minutes, no goal as yet."
It is what we were expecting, a very physical game, a closely contested one. Singh, the youngest of the Singh sisters. Carter. Ball hitting the ref, and it's going to be reset. Ball coming off at the referee there. Attempted clearance, or attempted cross. Ball will restart. Colleen.
I don't like that though. The ball hit the referee. It should be a bump ball between the two players.
Well, no.
I don't like that.
Player who
It's an advantage.
kick the ball will get the ball back.
In the first place, it shouldn't be in the way.
Vanderpool. And it happens in the highest form of the game. That's like, oh, good attempted pass there. It is Minute. Who's been robbed of it there.
Minute can't find her foot.
Picks it up. Looks for help. Oh, and Shadwa goes down. But she gets right back up. A tussle for the ball there. It's cleared momentarily. Oh, that's a handball. That is definitely a handball.
That wasn't a handball in the way you looked at it, you know. She fell down. She fell on the ball.
She fell on the ball. She
didn't hold it with her hand to say like a handball.
She fell on the ball.
Because she fall, it
but
touched
she
her hand.
definitely, if you notice, yes, it was that she fell on the ball, but her hand actually brought the ball back to her.
But it
control the ball.
wasn't willful though. But you know, it is what it is.
Was it ball to hand or hand to ball? The referee saw it. Hand to ball to hand, and so hand to ball. That's why he called it. That is a foul. Going against Wilson there. It is 0-0 in the 20th minute of play. It is the Stars, the Superstars, taking on the Shining Stars right here at the Raymond Ingesha Technical Center. 20th minute. We are still to see any of these Sterlings being shaped, being rattled today. Bradshaw, attempted cross, foul. Handball. against Colleen. It's going to be a free kick. Who's going to take this one? Is she going to go straight to goal? Is it going to be Lake or Bradshaw? Bradshaw is...
Should be Lake. Straight to the goal.
So it's not going to be Bradshaw. It's going to be Lake.
Straight to the goal.
Lake is going to definitely go.
It should be straight to the goal. Straight to the goal. Just shoot to the goal.
And the shining stars. She should go to goal.
Straight to the goal, on target.
She should go goalwards. She should go goalwards.
I thought Lake would have killed that ball.
No, it's going to be Bradshaw. She's going to look to go goalwards. And over the top. She looked to go goalwards, and it went over the top. Well, it should have been Lake, and she should have gone with power. I think Lake going with power. Bradshaw went for placement, and it went over the top of the crossbar. So, a good ball. Too heavy a touch there. She was falling while she made the cross. She was looking for Van de Poel, and in the end, the ball running into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Superstars. So far, we have seen the Superstars being pressured for the first time of the tournament.
Of the match.
I'm saying of the tournament. Kalia, come away with it. Dispossess. Colleen knocks it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in.
Ball going to touch for a throw for the Shining Stars. Shining Stars with the ball, looking for her striker, intercepted by the defense line of the Superstars. Ball will go into touch for a throw for the Superstars. In the 23rd minute, it's 0-0.
Lake picks it up. A long ball across. Too heavy. Straight into the arms of Proctor. Miss Kalia. Oh, tussle here for the ball. Who is going to pick it up? It's the head of Lake. And cleared. In the end. Well, this could be a tussle here. This could be trouble. But it is going to be Carter who gets there first. A chase for the ball. It's going to be a throw. Shining Stars quickly taken. It's minute. Ball being won there by the Superstars. They're coming away. It's Enmead on the right flank. And Lake, good defensive work there by Lake. Colleen for Superstars. To Kalia. Kalia turns. Kalia looking to get around Hines. She's been sent back into the defense. It's Carter. Well, for the first time I'm seeing Carter really playing a defensive role. She have been playing a more midfield, attacking role, attacking midfield. But seeing her playing in a defensive role, as sweeping, to speak. Long ball, forward, can't find Johnson. Brown picks it up, hits it wide. It is going to be Lake who's going to pick it up. Looking to get around Edmead. Lake gives it away. It's Watley who picks it up. Watley to Brown. Brown Moving forward with the ball. Brown looking for help. Can't find it. Ball being cut out. Knock forward. And it's a chase here for the ball. It is Minute versus Richardson. Richardson knocks it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. And good football here. Very good football. It's 0-0 into the 25th minute of play. Superstars are taking on the Shining Stars.
What a contest. It's a very good contest. It's a contest that both teams looking for a win. They are the two teams, I believe, on the top of the table, I want to think. And Millington, I'm sure the ending is going to be something dramatic.
Well, will this be a draw?
We don't know draws. We want to win. The team that wanted the most will win. It's a throw from the Shining Stars. The ball we're going to touch, it will be a throw for the Superstars. So you notice in the first 7-8 minutes of the first half, the Shining Stars, the Superstars were dominating the half. Now it's even Steven. The only difference between the two teams, no one has scores yet. Well, there's no difference really. Both teams are at strength. They are both playing well.
True taken. Vanterpool.
How was that? Fall through?
I wish I could tell you what was that.
Fall through.
Was it a fall through? Yes.
The fans are excited on one side. That song like the Superstars.
It wasn't a foul through, it was a foul.
Okay.
Did not see that one at all.
Very soft one. Invisible.
Ball knocked forward. Hines. It's been good defensive work there by Hines. Ratcher getting the wrong Johnson. Ball knocked forward for Vanterpool. Colleen. To Kalia. Doesn't control. Allow it to run. But in the end, lost it. And they're going to win themselves a throw though. The Superstars, it's Carter who's going to take this throw. Good energy being exuded here.
Clinton, it will boil down to the second half. That's my feeling.
I'm not going to say it's going to boil down to the second half at all. It is 90 minutes of football and one goal can make the difference. The goal can come on the brink of halftime. Here is Watley. Ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be taken by Lake. So the defensive line for here is Johnson. This is dangerous. Johnson's moved over onto the right flank and she's looking dangerous there, looking to penetrate to the defense. It is a tussle for the ball. It goes out of touch. It's going to be a corner. Corner for the Superstars. Tussle there for the ball. And in the end, going out of touch of the boot of Lake. That's Carissa Lake, big central defender. So the back line looks like Lake, Singh, Matthew. Your corner is going to be solved in. Now it is cleared by Lake. It's Daniel Lake. Knocked forward. Bradshaw is not going to get to the end of this. Shot at goal! Oh! Good shot from far out by Carter. And into the arms of the waiting custodian. So Gibson there, ensuring that our sheet remains clean. Kalia. Still Collier. Holds on to the ball. Gets it into the area. Cleared. Colleen. Shot and goal. Blocked. Cleared. Attempted clearance. Watley. Finds Carter. Long ball across. But only to find Singh. Singh gives it away to Brong. Looking for. Finds Watley. Watley looking for Colleen. Doesn't find her. Find the boot of Matthew. And it's Hodge who is going to win it back there. It was a mess there, but she cleans it up. It's Wilson with the ball to Hodge. Hodge looks up, finds Johnson. Johnson was looking for Edmund. Edmund was making the run, and the ball was kicked behind her, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw into Shining Stars. Into the 31st minute of play. Still 0-0. Minute so far in the tournament for the female games. We have seen some exciting games, and we can say of a truth that our female development personnel or female coach has been doing a tremendous job so far with our various female teams.
Yes, help has come, and I must say I've seen a lot of improvement in the female league. We are seeing some good football being played, and it can only get better and better.
What we are seeing is that help for the female is deliberate. It is purposeful, and so Akela has been doing a good job so far, and one would hope that female football in Angola will go from strength to strength. It's Colleen. Long ball forward. Can't find Kalia. It's Hodge. Picks it up. Alanis. Finds Colleen. Looking to send Kalia running. Ball is knocked forward by Matthew. It's Carter who picks it up. Carter being chased by Vanterpool. Very speedy customer. Well, it's legs versus legs because Carter is fast. Vanterpool is fast. Hodge to Watley. Loses out. Richardson knocks it into the air. Heads going up. It's Kalia who picks it up. Kalia with the ball. Gives it to Colleen. Shot on goal and wide. Shot coming in there. Shot going wide. Good bit of build up there. And good bit of football by the Superstars. Likewise, good defending as well by the Shining Stars.
She missed the target, but the intention is good. Could see what she wanted to do, kick the ball on target, but apparently it went off target. But good playing by the Superstars. They are applying the pressure in the first half, 34 minutes, and they're applying pressure.
Kalia to Edmund. Knocks it through. Watley to Hodge looking to 1-2 with Watley. Was unable to have a touch by Colleen. On this occasion goes out of touch. Carter couldn't get to the end of that one. We are into the 34th minute. Yes, you're hearing right. The 34th minute of the first half, and it is still 0-0.
I'm sure that both teams are looking to either score a goal in the first half or leave it at 0-0 and see what happened in the second half.
Well, we'll look to reset.
But let's say they were to go into second half 0-0. I must say it's going to be something else in the second half because both teams realize that, hey, we haven't scored in the first half, so something needs to happen. So they will give it their all.
Well, very different coaches will definitely have a conversation. Here is Minute looking to get around Charlois. Does so. Minute. The foot race is off. Minute. Does she have help? The ball has been knocked off the touch. And
she got a corner kick.
Promising run Promising run, but good
And
defending work, good defensive work.
Result-
Shadwa getting back there and
it was a good
ensuring
counter-attack.
that
Was
was
a good.
nothing more than a promising run.
It was
So,
a good counter-attack. There was no help up top, so Minute had to continue with the run and shoot from a distance. But
Right.
what she did
help was coming. Help was
Yeah, but
coming.
it was late.
But the defense got
Was
back
good,
there
yeah.
and blocked her vision, so she could not see the help. And
So-
the corner is going to be taken by Bradshaw.
and it resulted in a corner kick, which is useful because if you look at some of the past games, corner kicks create goals.
Yes. I would have loved to see somebody else taking this corner kick on the height of Bradshaw in the box.
Well, the coach have confidence in her. We'll see what happens. Not a bad
Ball
one.
in the air. Heads going up. Shot there. And Proctor wins the ball. Committed to the task. Committed to her job. Proctor winning that one.
It was a handball.
Handball.
Looked like the referee didn't want to blow it. I
So
would give
the
that.
males are going to be in action on Friday. And the first game, it is going to be, tell us who.
Well, the first match, I have to look at the men.
It is the Enforcers. They will be taking on Diamonds FC.
That's your team, actually. Diamonds. Do you have anything to say on their behalf?
Well, I
Well,
am speaking
Well,
about the game that is before us.
it's going to be a well. I like that.
Taken. Ball!
Let's talk about it a little more. The Enforcers will take on the Diamonds on Friday at 6:30, and then at 8:30. Who's playing at 8:30?
Who's playing at 8:30?
Kicks United. Kicks United is playing the
Tell us. I'll
I
give
just
you a
want to be
rundown.
sure. Kicks United is playing, I want to believe it's the Spartans. Well, that's Saturday now. Let me just be
You don't have to hurt your head at all.
I got it
I
all
will tell you
be sure, let me be
who will be playing. So come on Friday, it's Enforcers versus Diamond. And the second game on Friday at 8:30 is Kicks United taking on Uprising.
Yes, that's gonna be
On
great.
Saturday, it is going to be Roaring Lions taking on Spartans. On Sunday, that's the lone game for the male. And on Sunday, the lone game on Sunday for the male at 7 in the p.m. It's going to be Attackers. They will be taking on Limers.
Woo! Packed weekend for the opening for the continuation of the first round.
One will say of the main league. He's, number stop and start. One would hope that this time around that we'll be able to complete the league.
Fingers crossed.
Hines clears.
The ones there.
On to the defense, Richardson. That's a powerful left foot there by Richardson. Clears in. It's Leak who knocks it down for you. Say no, you gotta go back down there. Richardson is looking for Carter. Couldn't find Carter. Peter, the ball forward. Shining Stars! Shining Stars! Oh, she's staying out.
That's a foul.
That has to be a foul.
It's a foul or a penalty.
It will not be a penalty. It was on the edge of the box. The collision has taken place there.
I see the collision.
And the keeper is down. And one is hoping for the best as Proctor is rolling in agonizing pain. And one hope that she will come out of this being able to continue the game.
I see that collusion coming. And
it was a 50-50 ball,
Ah.
and Proctor had to make up her mind earlier. She had to make up her mind earlier whether or not she wanted to come. And had she come a bit earlier, and had she come a little bit earlier, she would have gotten to the ball ahead of Singh. But Singh was determined. I am going to bow your net.
Normally, a collision like that before impact, you will see maybe the striker trying to edge the ball away from the keeper. But in the female league, it appears to me that most times they just run through each other.
Yes.
And that's something the coaches and the physio and you have to explain to the male players, because you can't just collide if you feel it's the right thing to do. Something you can avoid. Now, if that occasion would have maybe happened in the male team, most likely you will see where the striker trying to just edge the ball from the keeper to avoid the collusion. But it appears to me in the female team, they just collide no matter what. It's like kicking the ball straight to you. It's like a boom bam. These have to, well, one is sitting, two of them are sitting, it's a good sign. I'm not seeing no stretcher, so I believe they would be okay.
And that's what we would hope.
I would hope that they are okay. In the end,
continue.
I would want to believe that the striker would have get more of the impact because she was more determined in the end. But most likely it could be a sprained ankle or a sprained knee. We'll have to wait and see.
We hope that there is no.
But let's hope that they are all okay. But just to recap what we have seen so far between the Shining Stars and the Superstar, I must say the Shining Stars has dominated and had more chances to score. Whereas, not the Superstar, sorry. Whereas the Shining Stars would have a few slim chances to score, but it was not an attacking chances like the Superstar.
Yes, the Superstars having the better enjoying the better of the exchange thus far, but nothing to show, just the same. The Shining Stars have really given a good account of themselves thus far. They really have done so. And no wonder the score in the 42nd minute of play is 0-0.
Well, Millington, if they were to go into halftime 0-0, I'm sure it is going to be a better contest in the second half.
Yes, and
from what I have seen with the Shining Stars, it looked like to me they play better in the second half. I don't know if you've seen the same. And it looked like to me the Superstar give you more attacks in the first half.
Well, yes, the Superstars look to finish their game in the first half. They will come and they will kill you off in the first half. And what I've seen in the past few games that I've witnessed for the Superstars,
I don't think she'll continue.
Is that the Superstars have really not scored as many goals in the second half. They buried their opportunities in the first and done with it. But this is not looking good at all for any of the players. Singh is being aided there on her feet, and she will be helped off by the physio and the goalkeeper. Well, the physio is saying I can handle her.
So will you reckon it's a sprain?
I'm hoping it's just a heavy knock and not a sprain.
A heavy knock can be a sprain.
So I'm just hoping and praying that it's nothing severe, that she won't be able to continue.
Well, no stretcher was called, so it's a good sign. And the fact that she's been treated right on the sideline is also a good sign.
Singh seemed to be in pain, and so too is Proctor. She's been wrapped. Seems like the nurse is wrapped in her ankle. Is it her ankle that is being wrapped there? It really is. Doesn't have the best view in the house right now. Colleen is blocking there, and
so, ladies and gentlemen, as We are here at the Raymond Gishat Stadium in the Valley. It's the Shining Stars against the Superstars. We have some injury timeout. And just to tell you, the score as it stands is 0-0, 0-0. And we're into the 45 minutes. I'm sure 2 or 3 minutes might be added to the first half score time. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, we think about 5 minutes will be. Well, it is going to happen. It's going to continue. It is the male league coming up on Friday at right here at 6:30 in the PM. It's going to be the Enforcers. They will be taking on Diamond FC. At 8:30 in the PM, it is going to be Kicks United. Yes, you hear it right. Kicks United taking on Uprising. Well, we have seen Uprising. We have seen Kicks. Do you want to predict that game?
Which game?
Kicks, Uprising.
I believe Kicks would edge Uprising. No offense to Uprising.
No
offense.
Well,
but I believe Kicks
no
would want to edge Uprising. I would want to believe experience will prevail. But you can't underestimate the youngsters. But I would want to believe experience will prevail in that game. In the game against the Enforcers and Diamonds, it will be a game I cannot predict from here. I cannot predict that one. I'll have to wait and see. But I believe the Kicks will want to edge the Limers, the Uprising. But the game between the Enforcers and Diamonds, I'm not going to speak to that until that day.
Uprising, Kicks, draw.
Nah, we don't want no draw in that game. We don't even want no draw against Enforcers and Diamonds. What I can tell you is, from what I'm hearing and what the public is saying, that the Diamonds are a younger team and they are more physically fit. So that should take them to an early victory against the Enforcers. But again, I'm also hearing the experience of the Enforcers. Well, you can't forget the experience. That could help them for a win.
Likewise,
so it's going to be a good game.
It has been a good layoff for their captain, Sean. He picked up an injury in last season's tournament. We saw him being heavily strapped so far in the tournament. But the 2 months layoff should have done him well.
I believe we might even have a surprise for the Enforcers because I noticed the coach he's been training and he's looking good when he trains. So who knows? He might just want to give them 10 minutes. That's Denzel.
Well, the coach has been in goal. The coach has been in goal for the Enforcers.
He want to be on the field. It's just a feeling. But I know he got some past injuries and he won't want to interfere with that. But nevertheless, I have to tell you that the male competition is going to be great. The entire Angola public has been waiting for that, and it is going to be a family affair. Bring out the entire family, Millington, and enjoy.
So you're not missing any football for the past 10 or so minutes. We have 2 players who have been receiving medical attention. It is the goalkeeper, Proctor, for the Superstars, and the striker Singh for the Shining Stars. Singh is down. She is down, lying flat down on the goal.
What's your prediction? Do you think they will continue?
Well, Proctor will continue, not Singh at all. That's a night for Singh. That's the night for Singh. I hope it is not the season. I hope it is not the season for Singh. That is definitely the night. The substitution is going to come. It is going to be Isabel who will be replacing Singh.
Look like a knee injury.
And we wait to see the restart. What is the restart going to be?
Well, it will have to be overtime in the second half. We'll have to wait and see. But it looked like a knee injury. Let's hope it's just a sprain. It have to be a sprain or beyond, but let's hope it's just a sprain.
Well, she seemed to be in some agonizing pain.
Well, there's ice on the knee, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign if there's ice on the knee. That means she's in pain.
Yes, she is in pain. She's in a lot of pain. How much minutes? 9. I know it's going to be a lot. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
Well, a lot can happen in 9 minutes. You can score 9 goals. You can score 2, or you can draw the first half.
Ball knocks forward. Long forward. No one is going to get to that. It's going to run into touch. No, it's going to stop. It's going to be Richardson who's going to get to it. Richardson gets it to Shadra. Shadwa changes the wing. Wilson takes it wide. Looking to get around Isabel. Isabel wins it. Gets it to League. It's Daniel League. Looking for Minute. Unable to find her. Ball knocked forward. Minute. Again cleared by Shadwa. Colleen picks it up.
Colin is begging for a foul. She can't get it.
Here is Kalia dispossessed. Colleen picks it up. Gets it wide. That a foot trace here. Who's going to foot race? And foul.
Wow. Against the Shining Stars, eh?
This is a chance, an opportunity to go 1 goal up. An opportunity you didn't want to give away.
It's not going to be a goal up.
Not in the position that you have given it away. Ball across. Poor. Very poor.
I don't see a goal coming now.
Ball served in and goes wide. Corner.
I don't see a goal coming now. Maybe in the second half.
We are into injury time. Definitely think Singh will be going off to the hospital. Kalia. Ball won by Rosario. The ball to Minute. Minute wins it. Oh, but too heavy a touch. Too heavy a touch. Minute. Ball goes out of touch. Shadwa. Good run there by Shadwa. Ensuring that all that the Shining Stars will win. It is a throw. Throw taken quickly. Vanterpool. Been confronted there. Ball going to touch. It's going to be another throw. Singh. Vanterpool. Ball goes in touch. It's going to be a throw to
Yeah, throw on the line like that. You have to throw the ball in the game.
Colleen. Squares it off nicely. Gives it away. Singh. Carter. Long ball. The keeper is going to come and wins it nicely. Very committed. Very committed. Gibson. Is Isabel. Rosario with the ball. Looking for a minute. We'll find her. Bradshaw. Long ball forward. Proctor. Ambulance is on its way here. Bradshaw to Lake. It knocks it forward. Carter doesn't control on the first. Gives it away to Vanderpool. Wins it back. Tussle for the ball. And that is definitely, wasn't that a foul? She actually pushed her off. It's Carter. Carter. Still Carter. Foul.
Referee trying to make up, but it's still against the Shining Stars.
Ball served in. Heads going up. Trouble here. Good. Oh. Watley should have left it to Hodge. Watley's back was turned to the net. And so Hodge was the oncoming kicker. And she should have left it to Hodge. She didn't.
She wasn't looking. She wasn't seeing Hodge. She was committed to do what she did. Hodge was there, but Hodge should have maybe called on her. What do you think?
Well,
she should have called on her and said, leave it for me. I'm in a better position. Leave it for me. Leave. Look like Melissa might go in, but
it's at Singh. The ambulance is here. That's just Colleen. Colleen. Ball in! It's what a defense! What a magnificent defensive work! Can you tell me about that? What a defensive bit of work. The keeper was being New Orleans up. She was being New Orleans up. And what defending? What defending from the Shining Stars to keep it at 0-0 in the 56th minute of play.
The two top teams are playing, brother, and I must tell you, that was a brilliant save. She saved the day.
First, it was a magnificent run.
Yeah.
And a superb cross straight into the back of the net. Colleen by Colleen. She took a superb bit of defending. Oh, it was magnificent. Here comes Colleen again. Colleen again, Singh. Colleen beat Singh. Looking to get around. She can't get around Lake. It's a corner. Cannot get around Lake.
After the corner, it will
Lake is standing tall for her team.
Can't beat Lake, but the save will go down in the history books. Shining Stars.
Happening right here.
He's defending
at
well.
The Raymond Igisha Technical Center. Corner kick by Colleen.
Someone is down.
Lake received a knock in her side while she was defending that one from Colleen, and she seemed to be in some pain there. She's down. Medics. Has been some.
Lots of injuries in the female team. Games. Wow. Let's hope it's not that serious. But just to recap on that move that Colleen did, she beat everyone and ball, beat the keeper too, and the ball was destined for a goal.
It was destined
for a goal. And the defender, you'll have to get her name, she nowhere and saved the day. And saved the day.
The Stars.
I would love to see the replay.
That is why it is the clash of the stars. The Shining Stars versus the Superstars. It's all happening right here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. It is 0-0. We are into the 58th minute of play. It is extra time. We are playing injury time. Yes, a collision between Singh, the number 22, and Proctor, the goalkeeper of the Superstars. And it led to Singh being unable to continue this game. We hope that it won't be the rest of this game that she will be out. Joanne Singh.
Stretcher is coming out from the ambulance. That's just to ensure that no more damage done to the feet. Let's hope for the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It's been a very intense game here between the Shining Stars and the Superstars. We are seeing action on both ends. We are also seeing a few injuries, but we have a massive crowd on our hand, and they are very much into the game, and they are looking for a win for both teams
It's a
tonight.
good midweek crowd. Good midweek crowd. Well, Lake will have to leave the field, and that is going to put a hole in the defense.
Not exactly. She looks like she'll
For
come back.
she will be coming back, but the corner kick is going to be taken, and this is going to put a hole in the defense with Lake.
I would apply
There
more,
is,
more pressure.
uh,
You see, the three defenders here for the superstars. I would have sent one up for that corner kick. You have three of them just see that. Just apply more pressure. Coaches have to see those things. You have three of them just there hanging out.
It is Colleen again. This one is swinging into the net! And the goal! It's an own goal! It's an own goal. It doesn't matter in the 60th minute of play. It's a goal! The superstars in extra time, in added time, here has made 1-0. I told you the hole in the defense was going to be created once Lake wasn't there. The ball beating the keeper off the head of the defender and into the back of the net.
Very good goal by superstars. I'm sure they will be pleased with that going into halftime.
Sustained pressure. Well, that's the final kick of the game. That's the final kick of the game. The superstars making it 1-0 on the brink of halftime. I said at the brink of halftime, it is going to be 1-0 minute, and it is.
You get your wish, man.
It is.
Congratulations.
Told you it would have been.
So
and
it's
it
been
definitely
one goal
is.
to the superstars, and the Shining Stars will have to regroup in the second half. We've seen a few injuries, and let's just hope that the injuries will be okay. Not life-threatening. But Millington, any last word before we go into the break?
Well,
you go ahead.
Not good sight as we see Singh, Joanny Singh is being wheeled off on the bed, and her team is also 1 goal down. So down a player with a few injuries going into halftime. 1-0. 1-0. The superstars leads. Until we come back to you, we are going to take you back to Master Control. And then it's going to be in about 15 minutes. We're going to ask you to rejoin us. So stay tuned for live coverage right from the Raymond Igishad Technical Center. On behalf of the Man Minute, I am the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to Master Control. Welcome back to the Raymond Igishaw Technical Center. Back out here, it is the Superstars who have taken a 1-0 lead into the second half. The Superstars taking a 1-0 lead into the second half. Goal coming in the final seconds of the first half. So, keenly contested first half. We've seen some positions have been changed. It is a minute. It's a lone striker for the Shining Stars. There's a ball being played through Lake and knocks it to the midfield. And that's a tussle for the ball. Vanderpool wins it. Singh went down for clearance, was unable to. Isabel, too heavy a touch, doesn't pick it up. It is Johnson. Johnson gets it wrong, Isabel. Isabel has to chart back. Lake getting a boot. Isabel picks it up, knocks it into touch. It's going to be a throw into Superstars. So Superstars unbeaten thus far in this year's tournament, and they are holding on to that lead. Scolleen. Foul. Welcome back, Minette.
Thank you, sir.
It is a 1-0 lead. The Superstars taken into the second half. And on the brink of the first half, we saw the goal coming off the boot of Colleen, who in the opening minutes of the second half, has the ball on her boot again. Ball stopped in and just wide.
Luckily.
That was dangerous because it was heading for the upper left corner of the goal and just wide.
So the Superstars will be very happy moving into the second half. They will be very comfortable with that 1-goal account they had open. And now the Shining Stars will be saying, hey, we need to level that score to know where we're going from here.
There is a ball that is being knocked out of touch into by Lake. But I'm not sure if you saw when Proctor walked back to her place that she was actually aided back to her box by her teammates and coach. And so she is not 100%. I'm not even sure if she's 50%.
But she had a better goalkeeper that they have, so they'll try to hold on to her as much as they can.
I'm not sure if you want to risk Proctor if you have another goalkeeper, because your defense has been doing such a tremendous job that Proctor really, or your goalkeeper, whoever it is, doesn't have a lot to do. It was one of the few occasions that Proctor was called into action, and I'm not sure how smart it is to be risking Proctor.
Well, I asked then to one of the fans that monitor the Superstars, and as he said to me that they don't have a better keeper than Proctor, so they'll try to hold on to Proctor for a long time because the other keeper they have is not as good as Proctor, and they don't want to lose this game. So that's why I think they are stretching it.
Well, as I said, they have a one goal lead.
So you're saying
they should
maybe give Proctor a rest and put her in, put the substitute keeper?
You have to rest.
Maybe they can do that later on.
Secure your keeper that she doesn't get further injured and has to be out of the tournament altogether.
That's a great point you're making, but I
believe we have to be smart in what we do, and don't look at a game, but look at the future of our players. Look at what is going to benefit the player at the end of the day, and because with Proctor, she's not going to go wholeheartedly into a tackle anymore. Not in this game for sure. And so going tentatively can only bring her, can only aggravate her injury or create another injury.
Yeah, let's
and
hope.
so one would not want to see that. One would want to see at all time is that your best team is available to you and is playing. And so one would hope and pray for the benefit of not just the superstars, but for Proctor and her future in the game, that her defense stands tall and really work for her and prevent any ball from going past them.
Well, your point is being taken, but I'm sure the coach Rogers would be thinking a little differently. Maybe he's saying that if he can stay on track up to the 70th minute, maybe by that time he might want to go down your way and your suggestion.
Let us face it. I'm not sure how the female league is being played. If it's 2 rounds or just one straight round.
That's something we'll have to find out.
And so, what I'm really thinking here is that if we are playing 2 rounds, you can save your keeper and ensure that she's fit and make sure that her recuperating goes well.
Would you say that from what you see, you think that she is suffering from an injury?
Oh, she's injured. She's clearly injured. She was helped back to her box. Since she came out, I'm not sure if you have noticed that where she's standing, she has not moved. Where she's standing, she has not moved up to this time since she went back. As she moves around, she's hobbling. Look at her. She's stepping back and she's hobbling. She's in pain.
Well, let's hope that the coach hear your point and he maybe might do something about it. But I'm all up for what you said. Save for later.
Ball knocked across. This
Keeper is out.
Keeper and Gibson is
Energetic, man. I love her. She's energetic.
Adelaide.
She's no nonsense keeper.
Adele Gibson.
You know, I was talking to someone in the halftime that would have been around the youngsters, and I raised a few points, and she did agree with me that sometimes the collusion can be avoided, but sometimes the two opponents, the striker and the goalkeeper, don't want nothing to pass them, so that's why most of them collide. So that's something they'll have to look at and educate the players that you can avoid certain injuries. If you know it's going to be a 50-50 and somebody might get hurt, you avoid it. You don't have to be a goal. You save yourself for later. So this is something we have to install in the female league and let them understand.
Richardson in defense. Plays it up the left wing for Kalia.
But Millington, I always believe that who scores first should win, but that's never the case. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in this game.
Up there, that is Carter, sorry. Hines looking to clear and taking a while there. Matthew knocks it.
Matthew is no nonsense defender. I've been monitoring her for a few weeks now. She's no nonsense defender.
Yes.
She play a very big role in the defense, I'm telling you. And she play very intelligent. She don't just kick because she want to kick. She do what she have to do and get the job done. And very fit, quick, Matthew.
Yes. Richardson with the ball. Long ball into the air. It is Gibson's going to win that one.
She would be a good striker, though, if they were to turn her into a striker, because she's quick, Matthew. But I guess she'll have to defend.
Touch there by Daniel Lake. Should quickly taken. That is going to go for a corner. So, go for a corner there, Shining Stars. Giving up a corner very early in the second half.
The last few minutes,
They
score.
suffered their fate. It was from a corner when the Superstars scored the seconds before halftime. Colleen. Corner. In goes the corner. Heads going up. And me couldn't get her boot to it. But it's too long there. It is a shot. Goal goes wide. Shot going wide.
Luckily, the Shining Stars in a lot of problem. They have been under pressure.
You cannot give Kalia or Colleen
A chance.
to turn with acres of space to shoot. You cannot.
Not in the 18 yard.
They are going to make you pay. Unfortunately,
Not
there
yeah.
for Shining Stars that didn't pay the consequence. Ball down, ball in. Mid. Looks for Johnson. Can't find her, but it's Carter who picks it up. Carter, they're going to turn. She has to contend with Vanterpool. She can't get around Vanterpool.
Well, the Shining Stars has been playing defensively pretty much all night. I'm not sure what are they protecting. At this point now, you either want to attack to score and win, or you just want to defend and have a name that they didn't score 2 or 3 goals on you.
But you have to understand, Minute. I hear you. But in order for you to attack, you have to get the ball to attack. And the sustained pressure from Superstars is why that's all they can do. Shot coming in here. Not going to trouble Gibson.
But Millington, I must tell you, I don't believe in defending nothing. Trust me. I don't believe in defending nothing. You have 2 goals on me. What am I defending? That you don't score a third one?
I
don't believe in that.
I understand.
I think you have to attack.
But what I'm saying to you is that the Superstars is not allowing the Shining Stars to get out of their own half.
They will have to create some pressure on the Superstars and create that breakthrough. You cannot just go down to the wire saying that you're defending what? You're losing. You have to attack. So the coach have to change the play. He have to come with a different tactic now. So whatever he discussed in the locker room in the halftime, knowing that they are down 1-0, and if it's not working now, he have to change to something else. As a coach, you have to have different methods.
I would love to see Bradshaw strike. But if Bradshaw strikes, who is going to be the distributor in the midfield?
But Millington, what I noticed with the Shining Stars, you have players that are defending very well and they are very quick. It would be interesting to see a swap. To put one like Matthew. I would put Matthew to strike in one of the games. Because 1, she can run very fast, and 2, she have good ball control. So let's say she get the ball on a counter attack. A lot of things can happen, trust me. You have Minute alone on the top. And when help come, it's too late. So that's a problem for the Shining Stars. They have to look into that. The Superstars, they have it all covered. They attack with force. Check it out now. How much guys in the box? 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see the difference? When they attack with 4. When the Shining Stars attack, they attack with 1, and help is too late. So that's the problem right there. Minute is being guided by 3 defenders.
Because it's...
What can she do with 3 defenders minding her?
So we have to understand that he's defending a relative. And so...
She can't do nothing with 3 defenders around her. Nothing at all. She can't turn, she can't run, she can't do nothing. So she needs help. Somebody needs to go up and intimidate the defenders.
Is Minute the striker your relative?
We'll talk about that later on. You're trying to intimidate me right here now. I know you were coming to that. I'm just talking whoever striker on top, that's my point. It just happened to be her now.
It is wrong. through ball.
There's no help for her. There's two defenders around her. What can she do? Did you get my point?
I understand fully what you're saying,
because I'm sharing points on both sides.
I agree with you that
1, 2, 3, 4.
I would really love to see
4 defenders managing one person.
I would love to see Bradshaw playing on top as well.
She need help. Check this out: 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders managing the Shining Stars striker. She can't do nothing to create nothing. So as far as I see now, the Shining Stars is winning and they're playing defensive. I'm a person that say it as I see it. I don't like to sugarcoat it.
Yes, they're playing a 4-4-2. Here comes the superstars. Taking out. Free kick.
Foul. Free kick here. So Middleton, I wish we could share more thoughts on that. I would like to hear your thoughts.
Well, as I said before, if you heard me earlier in the game, I did say that the pressure is going to definitely be on Minute to get around the defense of the superstars, and she have to be very fast. Here is a free kick taken by Brown into the air. Cleared momentarily. Ball picked up. There is a foul, and that is Didn't the referee see that? Didn't the referee see that her knee went into her side?
Yeah, but it's not a foul. He didn't call the foul. He saw an injury. Yeah, it should have been a foul though. Should be a free
I'm not
kick.
sure if it was a foul, but you had to stop the game for sure.
But the impact.
She fell over her, which was accidental. It was indeed accidental. Yeah, is the ball being cleared now? It's going to go into touch.
Throw by the superstar. Superstar with the ball, looking for help. Pass to the midfield here. Can't get anything here, but here is Johnson losing it. Big kick in the air. Keeper will have to come out. Good save. She did well.
Well. Not sure if Gibson saw what was going on there, because that looked very comical. It looked very comical there, Minute. There is a ball played through, and very fortunate there for superstars that Minute couldn't get to the end on that one, because Proctor is really not as mobile. She's not mobile at all.
I would like to see a schedule of the female league though, to be sure of the different
I'm not having that conversation with you.
You don't have to, but I would like to.
For times. Here is a throw taken, and Van der Poel attempted shot there across, blocked. Well, knocked out of touch. It's going to be another throw.
Okay, don't want to go too far from the game, but what happened to West Indies today? You're a cricket fanatic.
Yes. What happened to West Indies?
Tell me what happened to them in the last game and this game.
Poor shot selection. Was
this a poor squad selection?
No, it's not a poor squad selection. The squad is...
Why Pollard can't perform in the Caribbean, but he can perform in the Indian Premier League and all the other leagues out there?
I'm not having that conversation.
Can you answer that?
I'm not having that conversation with you.
Is he intimidated?
There is a shot and goal blocked. Poor shot there. Well, a very soft shot.
Too soft. Too soft.
Isabel.
I like to talk cricket with you, but that's fine. If you don't talk about it, it's fine.
Well, from the squad that was that played today,
Gail played?
Gail didn't play. Okay. There were two substitutions. There were Simmons came in for Fletcher, and Hetmeyer came in for Christopher Henry Gale.
But the wickets went tumbling. They lose by 2 runs. I was like, whoa.
They lost by 1 run.
Someone said 2.
Well, 2 would have won them the game.
They couldn't go to a Super 6.
They could have gone to a super over. So 1 run is the difference between the team. They needed 8 and they got to 6. So they lost by a run. Here is a corner coming in. Claire knocked out the touch. It's going to be a throw-in. The boot of Colleen coming there. Colleen ensuring that that one stayed way out on the sidelines. It's going to be a throw-in. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Janelle Lake. Show taken. Ball headed out. Lake controls. Lake. Oh, poor walk there. She should have left it. Should have left it. Poor walk there by Lake and nothing coming off it. Show to Superstars. Show taken. Off the head of Isabel into the 18-yard area. Given away. Shot coming in there. Proctor. Clear obvious pain. Standing her ground. This is a run here by Collier. Dangerous Collier Johnson. Here is Collier. A promising run dispossessed. Matthew again. Cleared. Ball. Oh, what is that, Isabel?
Isabel is not having proper control of that ball. One-time kick.
One-time shot. She should have looked to control and turn. She didn't.
Shining Stars look like they are applying the pressure now.
Watley looks to control. Handball. 1-0.
Can the Superstars hold on to that one goal?
In the 67th minute of play, it is 1-0 in favor of Superstars. If you're just joining us, the goal scored in the final, in the closing dying seconds of the first half. Janelle Lake, in chase, controls. Edmund takes it away. Walks on the ball. Colleen. Long ball forward. Oh, dangerous ball here. Collier gets to the end of it. Collier, shot on goal. Scores! In the 68th minute of play, goalkeeping error. And Collier scores.
Goalkeeper should have held that ball. That ball was not struck hard enough. It was a very soft ball.
What should have
Too
been
easy.
a simple pickup.
Just went for her.
Collier has done the trick for the Superstars. Has it done enough? Has she done enough? In the 68th minute of play, it's 2-0.
Well, in the end, a goal was scored, so they will celebrate that. But it was, in my mind, was very much poor goalkeeping from the keeper. She's done much better than that, saving better balls than that. That ball went right through her. Nevertheless, the Superstars, 2 goals.
The goal haven open. Here is Collier again. Dispossessed. Good work done there by the defense. Matthew. Well, ball came through from Watley and Colleen, and it was in the part, a good ball in the part of Collier from Colleen, and in the end ended up in the back of the net. Brown. Wilson. Cleared by Johnson. 2-0. 2-0. Do you see the Shining Stars coming back here?
Well, they need to come back somehow, whether they have to score a goal to showcase that. Yeah,
Look at Collier. Good footwork there. Carly to Colleen. Colleen to Brong. Brong looking to hit it over the top. Cleared by Matthew. Richardson's going to get this one. Knocks it forward. Kida knocks it forward to Bradshaw. Bradshaw looks to send it to Minute. Minute doesn't get onto the end of it. It is Carter who has been taken out there by Singh. Singh dispossessed by Johnson. Brong. Brong. Brong to Watley. Dispossessed.
Good football.
Edmead. The build up here. Brong. Ball runs straight over to Carter. Sends a shot. Block. And goes over the top.
Very good football here by the Superstars. The string line passes. They dominate in possession. They are pretty much covering all the different aspects of the game. Very much physically fit. They are playing on one half. So they are pretty much in full control and living large.
So we're going to see a substitution here. Substitution by the Shining Stars. The Shining Stars. And we are going to see who's going to be coming out. It's
Your
Bradshaw.
friend. Your friend.
It's Bradshaw who's coming out.
But
And
has
it is
Melissa went
for-
in? I haven't seen Melissa in.
It is going to be for Barry.
It's a midfield player.
Colleen. Dispossess. Here is the ball going out of touch there. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in to the Superstars. It's going to be taken by Wilson. Throw taken.
72 minutes, Millington. What's going to happen, man?
Final score, 4-0.
You're looking for goals on one side. I'm looking for goals on both sides.
Well, I'm giving my prediction. What is yours?
Draw.
A draw. Very optimistic. Shot at goal! Wide. Oh! It almost took out the camera lady.
It was not at goal. It was to the camera lady.
It almost took out the camera lady.
Shot at goal and the camera lady on the side.
Well.
I hope she take a picture of that. That's Miss
Well-
Ward. That's our goalkeeper?
Well, that's Esther Ward, the goalkeeper.
That's our goalkeeper. Okay. I think the Shining Stars' way out of this game is to apply pressure now. They need to get that ball upfield. They are playing too defensive, and that could be the downfall of them tonight. They are 2 goals down. You have nothing to lose. You need to attack. You need to get that ball up. And one striker can't work. It didn't work in the first half. It is not working in the second half. You need help. The midfield have to play up high. The defense need to play up high also. Ball is with the Superstars. Big kick in the air. Lots of defense for the Shining Stars. Ball is in the midfield. 2 players went down. The whistle blow. It will be a free kick for the Superstars. We're into the 74th minute of the second half here. It's the last half playing. The Superstars 2 goals to 0 to the Shining Stars. A well-anticipated game by everyone. The crowd is big enough. They come out to see.
It's a long ball over the top. And off the head of Matthew, and it's going to go for a corner.
You're looking for a goal?
So this is the right back for Superstar. You know, all I thought that was Wilson. I'm not sure where I got Wilson from, but that's Rogers. The right back, the number 33 for the Superstars. So my apologies. That's Rogers. And on that occasion, she was unable to control. It's Rogers. It's going to take the throw.
Didn't touch her foot?
Momentarily, I thought it came off.
The referee determined whether it touched her foot. It went right through her legs. Had to touch something.
Shot on goal coming in there. Ball goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. So we are into the 75th minute of play. 75th minute of play. It is a 2 goals to nil. A 2 goals to nil in favor of the Superstars. Ball for Rogers. Controls. Look to get around. League. Dispossess Rogers. Rogers gets back. Does her defensive work well. And gets it to Edmead with the ball. Edmead. They're trying to do too much there. Ball being knocked out of touch now. It's going to be a throw into the Shining Stars. Going to be taken by Barry. Should taken. Colleen controls. Colleen making a run. Colleen looks for Kalia in the path of Kalia to Watley. What a good pass. Watley look for Kalia. Kalia. And it is going to be it has been given as a penalty. That could never be a penalty. No. That is a poor penalty call. That is a poor penalty call. Call nonetheless.
There was no
very soft call.
Too soft. There was
very
nothing.
Soft play.
There was nothing to result in a penalty. The referee was not even in a good position to see that. The linesman would have known better. Come on, Rouse, you have to talk to this man. This is not a penalty, Rouse. And you know better, Rouse. Overrule that. That cannot be a penalty.
Rouse is on move.
That cannot be a penalty.
Rouse is on move.
But it cannot be a penalty.
But
the referee was in no position to call a penalty. There was no contact for that. The 2 players went down. It can't be a penalty.
I
it cannot be.
That the whistle went.
Yeah, but
the
linesman know better.
Come over and have a conversation
with the linesman.
The linesman who was
because he's in a better position.
Oh, well.
And he didn't even put up his flag to indicate there was a penalty. It's a shame. It's a shame that the referee standard is dropping.
Kalia steps up. Shot at goal. It's a goal.
It's unfair.
Goal number 3. In the 78th minute of play, Kalia puts it away very easily. It is 3 goals to nil.
The 2 players went down. There was no contact on both sides. The 2 players went down, the ball went out, and the referee blew a penalty. Like he's so eager to give a penalty. Poor refereeing. Sorry to say it. I mean, I'm not taking on no sides, but I'm just telling you.
Call,
it wasn't a penalty. If you look at the replay, it's a shame. The standard of refereeing need to get better. It looks like it's getting worse.
A very controversial call.
With a senior referee and a senior linesman referee with all the experience, no one can indicate that it was a wrong call.
Well,
come on.
Rose is not.
Come on, man. Ruff is a senior referee right at the FIFA level. He's traveled through the Caribbean, referee all over the place.
But
he's been returned.
That
he should know better.
Referee.
Yeah, but
he's the referee's assistant, and so he is not there to overrule the referee's call.
You don't have to, but he can suggest.
But to assist the referee with a call, and so that's why I was saying the whistle went. The whistle went, and what should have happened, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, because the referee blew to what he saw. But in my opinion,
was at the back of the players.
In my opinion, with Rouse being closer to the play, he should have blown the whistle.
His flag didn't went up there.
And come over to Rouse and ask a question. Here is Kali again. The dangerous Jansu puts it wide to Edmead with the ball, puts it on the boot of Alanis. Alanis doesn't make a good play there. And in the end, the penalty was awarded, and You can't say a thing about it. It's 3-0. 3-0 in the 80th minute of play.
Well, let's hope that the referees can maintain their ability of calling penalties, even going into the male league. And maintain that, because at the end of the day, there is no such thing as it's too soft or too hard. If it is a penalty, it's a penalty. So let's hope that the referee can maintain their standard. Let's hope the standard of refereeing in the female team can continue in the male team. Because in my mind, honestly speaking, if you were to look at the replay, there was no call for a penalty.
She went down.
Two of them went down.
They went down. But you know.
So what you're trying to determine?
We don't have the benefit.
But we are commentators, so we have we can share our opinion, and that's what we are doing. Freedom of speech opinion.
We don't have the.
We are not trying to be biased.
Of the replay.
We are just sharing what we see and our opinion. That's why we are called commentators, so we can commentate on what we see. So whether we say the referee call a bad call or a good call, this is what we do, okay?
There is Watley on the attack. Watley into the area. And Matthew coming across, wins it, clears it.
He should have called a penalty for this one too.
Matthew, that's Vanderpool puts it through. Oh! Minute could not control. She was through. But wrong-footed. And in the end, it's a counter here. It is a counter by you superstars. It is with Colleen. Colleen gets it to Watley. Watley, shot and goal! And straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. 3-0 in the 81st minute of play. So as minutes again, you know, we from our position, we can call what we see and what we think.
And we can debate about it.
But the referee, so is the duty of the referee. The referee has to blow to what he sees. And so oftentimes we criticize the referees, and you know
we are not criticizing them.
It is easy so to do, you know, because we think that we have freedom of speech, but the referee also he only can blow to what he sees. And so if he sees a foul and what he sees he thinks that's a foul, he should blow.
Yeah, and if we see something we can debate about, that's what we're doing.
Of course.
So don't get me wrong, neither.
Well,
this is what we do.
This
is why we have a mic in our hand to discuss what we see.
Isabel being substituted.
But the penalty was too soft, and it wasn't appropriate. It was advantage. And I'll rest at that opinion.
There is Colleen. Oh, she tried finding Kalia there, and in the end, Kalia wasn't on the same page with her at all. So Melissa Carty, the new player, Edmund picks it up, gets it to Brown. Brown looks up, looking for help, finds Alanis. Alanis looks for, she finds, that was a careless ball. It's Vanderpool. The flag going up and referee said play.
Because he's full of himself, that's all.
What did the flag go up for?
The flag went up for what the linesman see was correct.
For what? Why did the flag go up?
There was some interference with two players, no ball contact, and the flag went up. But the referee said play on, and that's fine. He controlled the game as you indicated before, so we'll leave it as that. But I want to see good refereeing in both games. Good refereeing. And we can't go back to the past.
Colleen with the ball. Colleen to Kalia. As the control, it's Rogers. Rogers finds Carter. Carter. We notice this is that Carter has slipped on the right flank, and Emil has gone over to the left, and they're playing two on top now in the person of Watley. Watley will normally run the wing. Watley and Kalia is now playing on top. Here is Carter. Carter looking to get around Barry. Unable to. Wins her team a corner though. It's 3-0. I said 4-0. Am I going to get my reward?
You'll get your reward because the
85th minute
the referee's working with you. You'll get your reward.
Player goes down. It is Lake. Goes down again. There is going to be a substitution as well.
The game has been very good all night. It's just that decision that is still questioned by me. I will have to ask a few folks about that decision.
It is a good game. It has been a good game.
Yeah, but we don't want to spoil it.
It has been a good game. Lake. Lake is going to give way. Singh is going to enter the game. Singh is going to enter the game. That's number 6. Not Singh, sorry. That's Jody Vanterpool, sorry. Jody Vanterpool, number 6, is going to enter the game, and that is for Caris League. So Jody Vanterpool goes into the striker's position immediately. Well, is this a little too late? Carty to Vanterpool. Vanterpool looking to make a run here. Singh. Here is a counter and taken by the keeper. Ball over to, it's cleared by Richardson. Long ball forward. It's dangerous, Kalia. To Colleen. Dispossess. Alanis Hodge gives it to Kalia. Still Kalia. Shot and goal over the top. Over the crossbar. Score remains 3-0. 3-0 in the 88th minute of play.
Don't think we might have much overtime in the second half, maybe.
Well, there's a bit of stoppages. Rogers to Johnson looking back to Colleen to Kalia picks it up. Kalia shot and goal in the 88th minute of play. What footwork by Colleen, then by Kalia, finds the back of the net in the 88th minute of play. It's 4-0. Superb, wonderful, magnificent.
Very good goal by Kalia, you said? Very good goal. She beat actually 2 defenders and shoot that goal. The keeper had no clue.
Took the defense out of it, and then she looked and she saw glory, and she went for glory, and she got it over the top of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. It's 4-0 in the 89th minute of play. At the finish, here comes the dangerous Carter down the right flank. She holds it, gives it to Colleen. One-time shot, wide. In the 89th minute of play. In the 89th minute of play, there is going to be A substitution here, it's going to be Ed Mead who's going to give way to Hodge. Ed Mead giving way to Shamel Hodge.
Very good play by the Superstars, though. The only thing that pretty much questionable by me is the penalty, but other than that, the Superstars pretty much dominate the entire game.
Yes. Here is ball being knocked out of touch there. It's going to be a corner in the dying seconds of this. We are waiting to see how many minutes will be added.
3 minutes.
3.
I would reckon 3 minutes. If there's any minute, it's going to be 3 minutes.
Well, there's going to be another substitution for the Superstars.
I'm surprised Shining Stars is not making much subs.
Ball swung in. Cleared. Momentarily shot on goal. Ball cleared. Throwing. It's going to be a substitution. It's going to be the entrance of the Alanis Hodge, who has given way to number 28 in the person of do you know who that player is? And you're hearing the siren is blasting again. And are they coming for Lake? Lake is on the ground, has been there for a while. The number 28 that has entered the game. Unfortunately, we have not seen a number 28 on our lineup. But Lake are not doing so well, it seems. And she has been on the ground from the time she came off in front of her bench. And it's going to be another substitution for Superstars, but they will have to wait as Jody Vanterpool picks it up. Ambulance is here again. Minute to Lake. Dispossess. Throw to Watley. The game has been held up a bit. The ambulance is here and minute. Not a good sight at all. Not a sight that you ever want to see as Brown gives way to the number 26. And the number 26 is Super Sad. Super Sad, the number 26. And so play has been held up here again.
Give him water or whatever. Give him juice. Juice. Yeah. They came for someone.
So at the moment, the game has been held up as another Shining Star player, Lake, will be leaving us in the ambulance. It's really not the sights that you want to see at any sporting event. Nonetheless, it is a contact sport to be a playing. It is a contact sport, and such is expected at some point. Proctor is sitting in her net area. It's seeming just to relax and to take the weight off that left leg.
I'm sure a lot of people will be looking closely at that penalty, if a replay, to see if that would have been harsh.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what.
Can't get over it.
The defender went down.
Both of them went down.
The defender went down. Was it a careless tackle It may have been.
Maybe the referee see something within.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. It may have been a careless tackle. The unfortunate what I didn't see was that Rose, who was closer to the play, the flag didn't go up. I don't know if it went up,
Didn't
but
go up.
I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it at all.
That's why I had doubts in it, because normally the linesman that's closer to the play would have waved his flag and the referee would have catch him. But again, maybe the referee was eyes on. So this is something that will be asked, I'm sure, in the days to come. But just to be clear, the Superstars has played the better game for the entire night.
They has, and so no wonder they are 4 goals up. My prediction again been proven correct. You think?
Well, you has been pretty much on par with most of your prediction. It sometimes I wonder if you caught a deal with the referee.
Well,
but that's something we'll have to monitor in the
no,
future.
you see, you watch the games and you see how the game build up, and from time to time you trust your judgment. You trust your judgment because the Superstars, the team that we have seen, they are a team that never give up. They don't know what it is to give up. And so at the end of the day, they
have a strong
they
midfield.
apply the sustained pressure
They have a strong midfield.
to the Shining Stars, and then Shining Stars broke in the dying moments of the first half. They broke in the second half. And one thing I want to point out to you as well. They are the most mobile team in this tournament. And so they have proven time and time again to be too much for the other teams. And so tonight, I am not surprised, at all that the Superstars are coming away with this game.
Well, I have a few areas. I must say that they are more fit. They seem to me one of the fittest team in this tournament. That's one. They have some good players. I know both teams have national players, but with the strength of Johnson, I must say that has boosted them up. And you have other players. They have a very strong midfield. And if you notice, the game is being played pretty much on one side because the midfield is very strong.
I'm not sure. When you say one side, are you talking about one half? One half,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
But
because of their strength in the midfield.
It is exactly what I was saying to you, why I would not have had Proctor out there standing on that leg. Why? Because you have a very solid defense. You have a solid midfield. And so, time and time, we have that people for Superstars has really nothing to do in a game. And so today it is the most I've seen Proctor being called into action for the Superstars. Unfortunately, on one of those occasions, she got hurt. She got injured, but grateful that she was able to finish this game. Well, she was called into action on one occasion in the second half. And so I think the rest would have done her well. I think the rest would have done her well.
I believe coaches would have want to see the game more secure before he would have made a sub. But he have not made a sub, but we was anticipating that he wanted to see the game more secure, and then he'll bring the second keeper, which is Proctor would have been the better keeper. But I hear your point. You could have at least nurtured that injury and secure her for the future, which is a great point. This is some of the things we have to take very serious, injuries.
Well, we're still going to restart this game. Watley. Oh, Can't get around Carty. Carty picks it up. Carty. Oh, good footwork there by Carty. Ball down the line, but only to Rogers. Rogers picks it up. Tussle there for the ball. It's with Colleen. Colleen looks to get around Carty. And good boot in there by Barry. Back to Carty. Carty looks up. Look for help. Gets it to Jody. Where was this kind of play earlier in the game?
Well, let's make a switch with Minute and Jody, which was good.
Yes.
Barry
didn't
came in as a
start.
substitute.
Carty didn't start.
So that was a poor selection, and I would want to say by the coach instead, because we are seeing a better play now. Where were those players?
It's going to be Carty. He's going to take this free kick.
Carty should have been in the
4 goals to nil in the 100th minute of
play. He should have been in the first half.
Well, 2 very long stoppages in both halves. The shot was clearing well.
Did you see the overtime?
I didn't see the board. I was focusing there on what was going on the field, and
we couldn't see it.
And it is good to have the man himself, Jamal Hamilton,
back home with us.
And
in time for July 4th.
It is good to have him with us. You know, he was a part of the West Indies, the test team. Yes. And Jama, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, John. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing well. As we see Hodge on the attack. Hodge trying to find Johnson there, was unable to. It is Hines looking to clear the ball. Colleen with a shot, very poor one, a very tame shot, and Gibson picks it up.
Yes, John. It's good to be here. It's good to be home, actually. Supporting the local football tournament here. It's really indeed a pleasure.
And that's the final whistle. We are final bit of action. We have seen in this game Shining Stars coming out of this game as the losers, beaten by the Superstars. Superstars holding on to their unbeaten run, 4 goals to nil. And Jamal, tell us a bit of what you have observed since you returned and about the game today.
Well, John, actually, I wasn't supposed to be here, but you know, the word has been going around. It's a big game. And I decided to just drop in, and I couldn't leave. You know, it's been a very intense game from the start, and they really give us a showdown here today at the stadium.
Indeed. It was a very highly intense played game. You know, we came here today and 2 of the unbeaten teams in the tournament, the Stars, and we know that at the end of tonight that the Stars would have been shining. Well, was it going to be the Superstar or the Shining Star? Well, we've seen that the Shining Star, a light has been put out by the Superstar, who has a superior team, it will seem, to the Shining Stars. And in the end, it has been the Superstar standing tall.
Yes, definitely. Well, you know, I haven't been here to keep abreast with the scores and the total of both teams, but I know it would have been a big game. And I came out, and you know, as I came in the gate, Chanela watched me. She's like, "What are you doing here? I hope you came to support me." You know, me and Chanela were in school together. We go way back. And I said, well, she and Carissa's on both teams. And I said, you know what? I come to support good football. And I really, really appreciate the turnout tonight. The turnout has been great here at the stadium. And I'd like to say congratulations. To the winning team.
Thank you, Jamal, for being here and for having a word with us. Disappointing that we didn't see you in the test arena in playing any of those 2 tests, but nonetheless, it is good to have you back with us and to have you as a representative from Angola in a West Indies setup. First, we had Omari Banks, and now we have you, and it is good that Angola is still on the international front.
Yes, definitely. I'd like to say thank you to the listening audience. You know, it starts from the local public, you know. That's how we're only going to get bigger. So as long as you have that local support, we encourage our own, and you know, we only could go bigger from here. So I'd like to say thanks to the listening public. You know, whoever's listening on radio. I know a lot of people in Anguilla listen via radio, so and via online. So thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone who actually came out and watched the game. It's been a pleasure, and I'd like to say thank you, Mr. Millington, for having me here in the Anguilla Football Association. Thank you.
All right, thank you for having a word with us. Well, again, we must, as we put a wrap on things here, it is indeed. It was a good game. It was a good game. Sadly, we lost 2 players from the Shining Star team who had to go off to the hospital. We wish them well, and I'm asking that we keep them in our prayers for their safe recovery and that they will be back with us as soon as. So at the end of the night, it is as the Superstars who took this game 4-0 over the Shining Stars. Again, the boot of Kalia Johnson being the outstanding, dangerous striker here in female football. Again, we say thanks to Sunset Home for being on board and ensuring that female football is on the up and up. Thank you to Remy, to Jamal Hamilton, to all listening public, to the AFA. This is John Millington taking you back to the studio and to the man himself there. It is the Hazel brothers who continue to do a good job ensuring that our coverage come to you live and lively wherever you are in cyberspace and right here in Anguilla. Again, this is your voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to Master Control.